Hello everyone, it's the Caffeinated Gamer, and I am on caffeine. Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we took on Flaaghra and we cleared the Chozo ruins for the first time around at least. And in this episode, we are going to be exploring Magmar Caverns and what lies beyond it. And we're going to start off, like always, with some Shriek Bats. And I can't believe my Wiimote is giving me issues again. I guess I'm just doomed to screw up with the Wiimote, aren't I? Well, let's start things off with mentioning that there's a save station right here, just in case you wanna... Probably the closest save station after Flaaghra, so... Oh, Shriek Bats. I'll just let them suicide into Gibbs here. And since this is a new oh, come on, Shriek Bats. Seriously. Alright. And since this is a new area, there's gonna be a lot of scans, so let's begin. Grisby, subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. So pretty much, charge beam doesn't work, but missiles will. So, pretty easy to take care of. And we'll head on through. Missile these guys. Be careful of the fire jets. So obviously it goes without saying that... Oh, new scan, hold on. Burrower, tunneling insect predator. The burrower is similar to the beetle, though it prefers to spend more time underground. It seeks seismic disturbances, then surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realize when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains, it makes up for with aggression. I'll wait till it pops up. Missile! There we go. So it goes without saying that this area you can explore without the various suit, but you are intended to have the various suit when you travel through. And here we reach Magmar Caverns proper with an awesome remix of Laura Norfair from Super Metroid. You know, just saying. But here we have more creatures, and in fact, here's the namesake of Magmar Caverns. Magmar, fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmars prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmars have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. And yeah, I realize I said Magmars. I'm not talking about Pokemon here. I just screwed up. So they actually take quite a few missiles to take care of, so maybe missiles aren't the most efficient way to do it, especially if they drop health. Puffer, unstable gas-filled organism, will rupture on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal metavipurium gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas cloud they release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. So, basically, don't stand in their gas cloud that they release. Why did I get a red power-up when I had 2 health missing? As you can see, it damages you, so... Oh, and the platforms also love to fall on you, so maybe the fastest way is to just go this way and avoid the puffers. There we go. Pick up the missile power-ups and bomb this obstruction, and bomb this obstruction. Then we have more puffers to deal with, and if you heard my cell phone, I'm sorry. Because I just received 2 text messages from some very inconsiderate people. Alright, we'll see that we can't quite jump over this quite yet, so we're going to have to go in the Morphball tunnel here and deal with these guys. Triclops, hard-shelled creature with powerful jaws. The Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of foodstuff, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. So the way to deal with these things in Morphball is you don't want to get eaten by them because they'll just eat you up and shoot you back like this. And you also don't want to immediately go back in or else you'll get ambushed by them at the surface. The way you want to deal with them is to drop a bomb nearby and let them eat that, and then they'll explode into ludicrous Gibbs. So, easy way to take care of them. And here we have a very large room, and we're actually going to want to head left. We cannot progress to the right. And if it seems like I know what I'm doing, well, guess what? This is not my first recording. So, we'll continue on, and I'll lose my Wiimote because it just hates me for this Let's Play. And we'll head into this room here. And in case you're wondering why the turrets from the pirate frigate are not limited time scans, it's because they show up here. And they're also tougher to take out. Notice how they're taking 2 missiles and 2 charge beam shots, or am I just missing? I'm just missing, so I'll just missile them. Yeah, I was definitely missing. Charge beam and missiles are roughly equivalent in terms of damage, so... Okay, let's try this. Alright, there we go. And more inconsiderate people are texting me if you can hear it. This will be a test to see how good my mic is, if it can pick up something like that. Wow, I run into it, and that did nothing to me. What amazing self-defenses you guys have evolved. Alright, well, I'm kind of desperate for energy, so hopefully some guys I kill will drop energy. Hey, it was a net gain, so I'm happy. And we're going to want to go this way, the easiest way to go. Oh, nothing. Dodge the gas, and... head in here. In the original Metroid, these boxes were intended to be one way. You can't bomb them twice or else you'll fall into the lava. But, you know... Oh! Well, what do you know? Oh god. Oh, there we go. Whew. Man, I thought I was screwed for a second. Oh, there's a demonstration. But in this room is access to Flaaghra Drifts, which is our next destination. So, we'll just take this elevator and explore Flaaghra Drifts. And I'm saying Flaaghra Drifts a lot. Flaaghra Drifts. Anyway, let's go. So again, since this is a new area, there will be a lot of scans, but we won't have to deal with that quite yet, not until the next room. Pretty much dispatch those ice walls with charge beams or missiles. Now, I gotta say, Flaaghra Drifts may just be my favorite area in Metroid Prime. Not necessarily the whole series, but definitely in Metroid Prime 1. I just love the atmosphere, I love the music, and it has some of my favorite bosses too. So, here we have a wall, and this is where I got stuck last time. I can't believe I forgot this. Radion. We can eliminate that with missiles. Radion doesn't appear often, but that's what missiles take care of. So, we go in here and scan this little console here, and a door will have been unlocked. We go through here and scan this new creature. Crystallite, territorial cold weather scavenger. The shell of a crystallite reflects beam weapons and can only be cracked by a concussive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave during their larval stage. Moisture runs off its body and forms the hard ice shell, which the crystallite retains for the rest of its life. So, concussive shots generally mean missiles, so just hit it with a missile. And then this room is a save station that I will use because I really need health. Come on, come on. So we go back out in this room, and we need to go... And I'll keep the scan visor on. But we need to head this way, up these little... this little path in the cliff. Yay, missiles. Something I need. And we are going to have a new scan right here. Come on. Okay. Flickerbat, scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flickerbats are deceptive creatures. The only way to track them reliably is through X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on the air currents. Flickerbats, tend to fly in cyclical hunting patterns, using primitive sonar to navigate. Don't worry about these things right now, there's really nothing we can do for them. Now, this door will have been unlocked by the lockdown there, so... Can I scan it before? Yes, I can, because I do not want to deal with them right now. Scatter Bamu. Pulse tendrils of energy extend from creature's body. Like all Bamus, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these lifeforms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging Scatter Bamus by rolling into the morph ball and slipping between the rotating energy streams. So right now they're just a hazard. There really isn't anything we can do about it, but try and get through without getting hurt. Whatever. It's only 10 energy. Alright, so now we are in a different room with more enemies. Baby Sheegoth, Glacial Predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young Sheegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their back, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby Sheegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra-cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. So they're not doing a very good job hiding, and they'll just pretty much pop up. And pretty much the best way to take care of them is to use your jump strafe, not get frozen by them, but use your jump strafe to quickly get behind them and avoid their front, otherwise they'll whack you with their ice breath. Let me use missiles. Missiles will probably be a lot better. But pretty much just hit their back and with anything strong you have. If you hit them from the front, their shots will be reflected as evidenced by my missiles. And once the shell is gone, they become really easy to kill. So, alright, so just put around in this room for a little bit, seeing what we can find. Can't destroy those. Having scan visor on will certainly help. Alright, so let's take a look around, shall we? Can we do anything up here? Well, we have more enemies. Let's take them out. And get power-ups. Anything interesting down here? Do I want to drop down is the question. That seems to be the way we want to go, since that's the only exit. But let's drop down in that room and see if there's anything interesting in there. There doesn't appear to be, though, so that's a kind of disappointment. Well, I think I'll just cut to getting to this room. Getting to the next room. Alright, and we're back. Let's see if these crates have anything for us. Nope. Open this door, and anything else? Alright, so this, I do believe, is a limited time scan, because they'll disappear after we clear something here. Ice Burrower. Burrower adapted to sub-freezing climates. A hardy lifeform, the Ice Burrower has adapted to the frigid climate of Phendrana. It spends most of its time tunnelling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally surface to attack passers-by. And I don't really want to deal with them, so I'll just head on by. Pretty much they're dealt with the exact same way as regular burrowers. Now we'll head in this door, and we'll see we're back in the main room. Phendrana Shorelines. We can now access this door up here. So, we have Bamus that we're just gonna walk by. Is there anything interesting though? Like lore? Nope. Okay. Now we're in a room with some more Sheegoths. Let's see if I can't lure this guy to the open. Kinda wanna conserve missiles. Come on. There we go. And of course, now that one's gone, the second one's going to be a lot easier to take care of. If my shots would hit. Wow. There we go. Sheesh. You guys are stubborn. Alright, so we can't go in the purple door because we don't have what can open that yet, but we can go through the gray door, which was a missile. So, wow, my accuracy is terrible. Just outright terrible. Whatever. Let's just... Well, at least I'm good at dodging the Bamus now. Here we have Phendrana Canyon. This is a dead end, so whatever we're going for must certainly be in this room, right? Ouch. So you'll notice that we are now in a half-pipe-like thing. It's extremely smooth ice. So let's explore this room a little bit, shall we? Alright, come on. I just realized I don't need to conserve missiles quite yet. Get away from... You know what? Screw you. I'm just gonna run. Alright, so we'll scan this console. And we'll have the platforms realigned. And it's also going to be... timed? Maybe not. Huh. You'd almost think that this is a timed mission. Maybe that's what that rumbling is. Whatever, the platforming action was easy. And we'll obtain this power-up. The Boost Ball. So, the best thing you can do, so the Boost Ball can damage enemies if you ram into it with the Boost Ball, and you usually won't take damage. And as you can see, the little cutscene was showing you how impossible it was to get out of here. So, the Boost Ball can also be used to scale these half-pipes that have been scattered around Talon 4 by holding the charge and boosting right as you hit the bottom. You also really can't move because if you slam down and you aren't just riding the half-pipe, you'll lose a lot of momentum. So just make sure that you don't move until you are ready to do so, or you can just totally boost in the wrong area. It's fine with me. And of course the boost ball can be used for escape, but, you know, that's an obvious use. So we really want to boost up here and clearly get hit by that thing. Jump back, and that's pretty much all there is to do here. Since we're well, I'm not quite done with Fentron. I left. There's one last thing I want to show you before I cut. It's not going to happen in this room, it's going to happen in the next room. Here's a perfect use of the boost ball's escaping abilities. We don't have to fight those things. We can just ignore them. Of course, you can travel just slightly faster too. Here's what I want to show you. Guess who's making his presence known? Hope you still haven't forgot about him. And with that sighting of Meta Ridley, I believe I will end the episode here. So, in the next episode, we are going to start our backtracking in Metroid Prime and see what new areas we can explore with the boost ball. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and bye.